So welcome to my kitchen. We should be in Chef Dee's space. However, because she's actually doing, what are we doing? She's doing lessons with me. She's come into my world. Very chilled. And she's going to show us the things that we need to do. So take it up.
So let us begin.
Let us. But first of all, could you let the people know who you are?
So my name is Chef Dee.
Hi, Chef Dee. The one and only.
Yes,
The crowd's favorite.
exactly. Today we're going to prepare some stuffed chicken breast and also stuffed chicken leg with some grilled potatoes, and the dessert is going to be posh peaches with Greek yogurt. Yes. Simple.
So, cooking. Why? Why cooking? What do you love so much, and why are you a chef?
So the reason why I chose to be a chef is because I have this passion for eating.
Share. Is anyone ever sad when they get food ready? I don't think so.
If you eat good food, there's no way you're sad. Food is comfort, guys. Whenever you're sad, you always go to something to eat that you love.
Exactly.
And then
There's
you
some
feel
people that
better.
don't eat when they're stressed. They literally like go in starvation mode. I don't
It's
understand
because they don't know food.
Oh, they don't eat nice food.
They don't eat nice food.
That is
They've
very...
never had food that was just like life-changing.
I know, right? When did you find that spark that when you made food for family, for friends, you saw that, this could be a thing? How long have you been doing this for?
So I've been doing this for, over 10 years. Well, okay, when I started was actually during like my gap year. That's when I started taking food seriously. Yeah. In high school. Because it was like,
school.
yeah, from high school, because it was like, well, we'd always been cooking at home, you know, when there are family functions.
What's that?
So I'm putting nutmeg.
Okay.
So we'll put nutmeg into the peaches, some cloves, just a bit.
Also, you were just cutting them to open them.
Yeah, to open them.
Okay.
But because they're still hard, we'll just have to put them as they are, and then we'll cut them
Later.
at the end so that you don't ruin the presentation.
Got it. So you took a gap year, and that's when you started doing cooking things.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah, but we had always been cooking at home because, you know, our African parents. You always had chores at home.
Like a rota.
Yeah. So they actually, I think that's where it began, like with my aunts teaching me how to cook just the basic foods and stuff, you know. Then it was just like, okay, we're just cooking because we have to for chores.
Exactly.
But during the gap year, because I didn't have anything really I was doing, I was like, okay, let's take this food thing seriously. So I started watching a lot of cooking shows.
Oh, you did? Yeah. And you've worked for like so many like really amazing restaurants and spaces and stuff.
Yes.
Like, what's your journey been like with after pursuing and after realizing this is what you want to do? What has the journey been up to where you are now?
So after realizing this is what I wanted, did try looking to culinary schools.
Yeah.
But African parents, again, be like, this is not a career.
It's not a career.
Not a career
not a
you
career.
can live off. It's like they treat it more like a hobby. Well, that was good data. Now it's like my life. So
yeah. And I think does everyone get it now, even those that didn't understand?
Yeah, everybody gets it now. But back then it was like to try and tell somebody that you want to cook for a living, or you want to sing, or you want to dance, anything
Did
to
you want
do
to
with
sing?
art.
You wanted to sing.
I didn't
What
want
was your stage name?
I didn't want okay, I wanted to sing off camera, but we are going to learn how to cut chicken. Because
Okay.
Tari doesn't know how to cut chicken.
I don't know how to cut a chicken. Disclaimer, if I was in a tough situation and I had to do it, the pieces will come out. There will be pieces that people are going to eat. However, they're not the way that they're supposed to be looking. I don't know how to kill a chicken too. I know my relatives are probably listening, even more my in-laws, because we just did kuperekwa and maybe they thought I killed the chickens. I didn't. Newsflash! But I really want to learn. I want to learn how to cut chicken. I know I'm going to be observing a lot more. So I'm very good with observing, and I'm good with following recipes. And I follow, like, a lot of the stuff that I cook. I literally just call you and I'm like, I've got this meat, what do I do with it? And then I follow whatever you tell me. So even though people might not see me doing a lot right now, don't worry. My observing eye is like really like good, and I can always get back to this part. Okay. Walk me through it.
So, you follow like the bones. So how I learned how to cut chicken is at home, not at culinary school.
You went to culinary school, by the way, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So you follow the joint. You just kind of like feel for the joint. You feel the joint.
All I feel is bones, ma'am.
But you feel the joint. Do you feel the joint?
Like a knuckle.
Yes, the knuckle. You feel the knuckle. So look for the knuckle where the knuckle is.
I see. Okay,
right?
I felt that. Mm-hmm.
So that's where you cut. You cut at the knuckle. So first we'll get rid of all the other things. But you're basically looking for you can even do this.
What? What's the? Is that
so
you?
That you know.
Is that your hand?
That's the the knuckle.
Sorry. I thought it was you poking at it.
No, that's the knuckle.
That's fine.
So you look for it, right? Yeah. You nicely so
aim for cutting on it.
Yes. You aim for the knuckle. Right.
But this kind of
then
makes...
you see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right. Then you know that it's connecting somewhere.
Something to something.
Yes. Then you cut.
So that's like a quarter chicken when you're ordering your quarter chicken.
Yes, that's the quarter chicken. So this is the thigh, then that's the drumstick.
Okay.
So you even if you want to cut the drumstick, it's just that we won't do it because we are doing stuffed chicken leg.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So,
but if we were, we would come where?
You would come.
There's another knuckle here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can even cut through the flesh to look for the knuckle.
That's fine.
Yeah. So you cut through it and you look for it, and then you basically just cut through
that part.
Yeah.
In fact, in this economy, everything is meat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
there you go.
No, you need to stay in the camera view because the people need to see your face and see if you approve of the nonsense that I'm doing. Oh, knuckle.
You can cut through the flesh so that you can see where you're going.
Guys, don't laugh at me. Okay, because I'm really trying here. So
yeah, hold it like that. Yeah. Make sure that your finger is safe.
Okay, I can feel a knuckle here.
Yes, so you can
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
In that direction. Am I doing this right?
Yes.
Okay, so...
You can cut through the skin so that you can see where you're going. Yes. You can even see it.
Gang,
please be careful.
No, don't worry. It's not me I'm worried about. It's the knuckles that I'm looking for. Is this the right place for me to cut from that way? I know you were cutting from the other side, but I don't know why my mathematics is doing it from this side. Sorry,
can-
I'm gonna do it in a way that you might not approve of, but
No, it's okay. That's fine.
the African
As long as
woman
you
in
are-
me is like,
Knife safe, guys. Be careful.
okay.
The joints.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's a quarter chicken. Dun, 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 dun. This is, I'm impressed. I'm so proud of myself. Let me put it next to yours. You can't even tell the difference. Can you tell the difference? No, ma'am.
No.
Hey, girl. Okay. How long did you go to culinary school for?
So I did culinary school for 2 years. That's including attachment. So mainly with culinary school, obviously everything is like practical and just few theory, but they do take you through theory, especially things like just like first base accounting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
That
I
is
wouldn't
so
have thought
that, yeah, it's so that you know your costs,
Okay. Makes
how
sense.
to cost your food that you
food.
sell.
That's quite smart.
Yeah.
And did you, after culinary school, so you did that for 2 years?
Yeah.
And then did you have to, is it a must that you go and work with a particular restaurant or?
Yeah,
like,
so within those 2 years, you have to do attachment. So
Okay.
the first year you do like 3 months attachment
Mm-hmm.
at a particular restaurant.
3
of-
months.
Yes.
Okay.
That you look for, you choose for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically go job hunting,
Okay.
and then you look for it. Then
Where did you
do
go?
it. So I went to for the first 3 months I went to Vic 22.
Oh, that's a really good restaurant.
Yeah, so it's just looking for the best places so that I can learn the most.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you did your 3 months at Vic 22.
3 months at Vic 22,
And then?
and then afterwards, you at the end of the year you have to do 6 months attachment as well somewhere
Somewhere different, or you can go back to the
Somewhere-
same place?
somewhere different.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where did you go?
But that's up to you, actually. It's
Okay.
like, are you really passionate? Do you actually want to learn? Do you want to grow? Or you're doing it because you're forced or whatever? You know? So then I chose to go to Vic Falls because Vic Falls was said to be the hub of good food.
And just to clarify, Victoria Falls on the Zim side?
Yes, on the same side.
Because you know that war that never ends between Zimbabwe and Zambia
Yeah.
about Victoria Falls. Okay, so you were in Victoria Falls, and are you able to say where you worked?
Yes. So I went to Ilala, did 6 months also at Ilala, learned so much. Yo, it was very tough.
Really? But that's quite a good hotel. One of the most expensive ones actually in Victoria Falls.
Yes.
So I can imagine like people who come there want top end
Food.
to go
And
with
they
that.
already have got that experience of the top end food. So
see.
they expect nothing less,
Okay.
you know. So that's what you basically want for those people who aspire to be chefs and
Yeah.
who are also going through culinary school. You aspire to go to a place that has got a lot of experienced customers so that you know how to do the right type of food with the right kind of quality. Because it's also not just about the taste of the food, but how are you handling your food?
I see.
Food safety and hygiene is very important. And with those type of hotels, because they have food inspectors all the time to make sure that the pots, the area that they're cooking in, the kitchen, there's no bacteria, their fridges are constantly clean.
Oh, wow.
There's no such thing as like salmonella. And when after Ilala went back to culinary school to do my diploma, did that for the course is like 6 months, and then you have to do no, it's actually a year, and then you have to do attachment for a year after.
was it the same culinary school that you went to before?
Yes.
Excuse me.
So it's the same school. The attachments are the ones that are different because it's an ongoing program. Yeah. Because you, in the attachments, you get graded there. That also matters in your exam, and you getting your certificate or you getting your diploma is part of the grading system.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And from there, you then went where?
From there, I went back to Ilala because I was like, I want to work here after. After years.
So you were thinking ahead at this point.
Yes. So I was like, okay, because already when you're there, they're also looking if they will take you in or not, depending on how well you do.
So it matters, the process matters. You can't just think about after, you need to also be thinking about everything whilst you're even there.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you still want to get a job.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm going back there because that's where I started off, and it was really good for me. Yeah. And so I went back for another year at Ilala, and then afterwards I worked. Yeah, and the reason also why I wanted to go back there is because when they see your potential and they see how hard you work, you can actually start getting paid.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. But in that environment, was it like, did you have a lot of females as well in the same, or is it a male dominated, or is it like a good balance of males and females?
So it's definitely a male dominated industry, and they don't have the feel like they don't feel sorry for you that you're a female. So those heavy pots and heavy things,
you are gonna work.
You're gonna carry them by yourself.
Wow.
Because it's also competitive.
I see.
Every time like they see anybody who's an attachment and they see your potential, and if you're impressing the executive chef, then you're also in competition with them.
I see. So they could make life a little bit
difficult. So
they
do make life difficult for you. And there's also like just a bit of sabotage here and there and stuff. But you need to actually just continue to prove yourself and show them that, you know what, I don't get tired as well. Yeah, because with females, the reason why I guess they hire a lot of males in that kind of industry is because they say females, naturally we don't have like the energy and stuff, we get tired easily.
Is that scientifically proven, or that's just someone's opinion?
That is obviously like males have got like they're more masculine than us.
I see.
Yeah, but they can carry much more heavy things than us, but then it doesn't limit us.
So that's the perception that's there with females and males.
Yes, and the reason why they also don't like hiring females is also because females, you then like, so when you're there and stuff, when I started off, it's like, if you get pregnant, you know, like that's why they don't have females, because they get pregnant.
Wow.
And then they have to go on maternity leave.
That's what happens.
And that's like a liability to the company.
That's quite sad to hear, actually, because for them to even be there, somebody had to get pregnant at some point and give birth to them, no?
Yeah.
So why should we be punished for the fact that we have to get pregnant at some point?
Exactly, because it's a busy place.
Everywhere is busy. Everywhere is busy.
So they'll be like, no, we don't want to have to wait for somebody to go on maternity leave for like 6 months or so.
That is quite
then
interesting.
Have to come back with that kind of job sector.
Did that affect you at some point?
Not really.
No.
You know,
I
just decided that, okay, this is a challenge for me, and I'm gonna beat the challenge and prove them that I can do it and actually get the job. Because from the time that you start off, your fellow colleagues would already be like, you're not gonna make it because you're female.
Wow, that's quite interesting.
You know,
I wouldn't have.
so
thought
they're
that.
really tracking like energy wise, can you top up, because it's very like competitive. So you're working long hours, you're running up and down the kitchen all the time, and they're like, if you get tired, like other people just easily get tired and then they start disappearing. But if you can show them that do not go now.
I'm finding it quite interesting because I mean the history of women is they want us to be in the kitchen, right? And we're the ones who are making food. Food is basically our department.
Yes.
So for now the industry to be dominated by the other gender, which I love, by the way, I absolutely love that there's a balance of males and females who can be doing things like this, who are chefs, who works in the kitchen and stuff like that. It's nice to see how far we've come, but it's quite interesting to know that then it's a male dominated industry and the guys actually prefer to have it that way because then we're stereotyped in a certain way.
Yes.
So it's interesting to hear it from somebody who's actually experienced that, because I wouldn't have thought that. I would have actually thought that we would have a lot more presence of our gender.
Yeah, but it's all about like can you sustain yourself, because they're in a money making scheme. So it's like, okay, you have to work like really hard to
and just like that, all the bones are gone. It does. It smells yummy. And I'm chachuraring. Whoops.
It's chachuraring your portion.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So we stuffed it. We put it in the air fryer, first in foil and then to brown.
Yeah.
And now we're here. And we're at the end. And now you're plating everything.
Yes.
So I figure it's a good time for us to have this conversation because we're ending everything, right? So you are a female.
Yes.
In this wonderful industry that I absolutely love because food makes the world go round. Somebody asked me why I work so hard once, and I literally replied and I said, because I want to be able to eat the food that I want and to be able not to starve. And they never understood my reason behind it. But I think it's like a huge motivation. But anyways, here's my question to you. I just want you to tell me some of the hardships that you faced in this industry as a female and the pluses that you've also faced, because there's somebody who's probably watching who feels like they want to follow the same steps that you have. What would you tell them? What would be, let's start with the hardships. What has been the hardest things?
The hardest thing I've experienced in this industry is like, basically, I know I mentioned earlier that in the industry, like the man would like criticize you for being a woman and worry about being on maternity leave and so forth. Now I'm a mom. And I had to go through the process of having to take the maternity leave and everything. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, and I still want to achieve more. So I guess the challenging thing is like, how do you balance it at such a place where it's so demanding? And I want to become like an executive chef and stuff. But then like the industry is just so demanding. And yeah, like I don't know if I can do being a mom and still like chase after that.
Yeah.
You know, that is like been the hardest thing and kind of like my fear sort of. Because now I think that, okay, maybe my goals and my ambitions need to switch just a little bit to accommodate a family, to accommodate being there for my child and being present in his life.
And that's everyone's challenge, especially like I'm a mom in a way, as you know. I've got 2 bonus babies that I love to death. I've seen and I've heard that in so many ways. But I always love to see women thriving in whatever industry they're in. So to watch you having the profile that you have, you've only mentioned just but a few. Because I know you've done cruises even in Victoria Falls.
Yes.
You've come back, you've been a private chef for families. And you're still doing that. I mean, you're doing like tutoring and stuff like that for people like myself, and even more to come, I believe. But you know, I want to see you thriving in the industry that you're in. And if I must brag and say, you are absolutely doing an amazing job so far.
Thank you.
Like you have pushed limits that I don't think even you were prepared to push. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give you flowers for a second, because you've done so many things that I don't know that you were even prepared that you would push those boundaries.
Yeah,
as a
that's
female.
true.
And now that I've had a conversation with you and knowing even more about, you know, the struggles and the things that happen in the industry that you're in, it's good to know that there is room for women in your industry.
There is room for women in our industry. Definitely. But you have to be prepared mentally, you know, to also challenge the workload and the things that are out there for you. You have to be prepared for sure. There's other ways of going about it. But in an industry like this, you have to work hard. And you need to plan, and you need to plan right if you want to get to the top. And you need to be prepared in such a way where it's like, okay, I want to achieve so much more than what's just there within the surface in terms of food-wise. You want to learn more, and there's nothing wrong with going to the best. Don't shy away from going to where they say there's the best food. Look for that, because best believe the chefs that are there are like international chefs, and they have more experience and stuff. So search for that so that you can get better at your skills. And also it's easier to use internet, Instagram, social media, YouTube. There's so much more that you can look for and to explore how else you can make your food more interesting, what flavors you can incorporate. There's so much going on.
Yeah. So there's so much to research on in this industry.
Definitely.
Without feeling like you're limited. And of course, having people like yourselves who can absolutely tutor people and give people advice.
Yes.
What they can do in this industry, which is great, because this is the community that we're trying to create, where we have sisters looking out for each other, and somebody who could be sitting there and they've probably been thinking about, I want to be a chef one day, but maybe they just haven't seen exactly that person that they can relate to. And we want to be here to talk about real stories. And I love that you're a mom, so many people can relate to that as well, and you had to go through it, this male dominated industry that you've spoken about. And you've done so much.
I've done
You've put in years into this, and you've catered for so many events, so many things, and I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, you can definitely do it if you set your mind to it. Don't ever limit yourself in any kind of way.
Absolutely. And I don't think we've even seen the best of you yet. So I'm excited to see where you're going to go. Would you like to tell the people your Instagram handle so that they can find you?
So my Instagram handle is Curated Flavors by Chef Dee. And you can catch me on my WhatsApp, which is 771-758810.
You heard it. Don't miss out on it. I've tasted her food, not just today, but beyond. And as you can see, show the people your plate. I'm about to have a beautiful date night, courtesy to Chef Dee. I cannot appreciate you enough. You've done so many good things. And and I can't wait to see the levels that you're yet to reach, because I know this is just scratching the surface for you. But you've put in the work, and you have shown people that it doesn't matter what kind of things or obstacles you're faced with, you can still push and make it happen. So cheers to you. I wish I had my glass near me. I would have cheers. But I'm so proud of you and everything that you do, and everyone else who represents who you are in this industry and in this beautiful country of ours. We have some of the best flavors, I believe, of food. And I'm so proud of you. And I look forward to everything you're going to do. And I look forward to the people that you're going to reach out to who are going to enjoy your flavors.
I am more than excited to cook a beautiful meal for you anytime, any day.
Absolutely. Well, this is us. She Builds Zimbabwe, and she builds the chef industry because she's good at it, and she's always going to be amazing. And you are too. Till next time. See ya.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun.